Hello, this is Azanar, welcoming you back to another episode of Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction. In the last episode, we entered the monastery, went through the inner cloister in the barracks, killing the smith, and we jumped into the jail just to find the waypoint and, kill a few things. In this episode, we're going to continue here through the jail and go further into the cathedral. I quickly jumped back to town and sold a few things. I barely had anything. However, I did find this rugged grand charm that gives us 14 to maximum stamina. I really like that. It's very useful. But now we're just going to continue on. Okay, Dark Ones, just go away and die already. Now the jail has 3 levels to it, so it'll take us a little while to get through, but probably not as long as I would like. Ooh. Ooh, a zombie head. I'm definitely gonna pick that up. Yeah, just need that. Now, what I'm going to do here in the jail, and as we progress further on, normally I'd explore every single room. I don't think that's necessary. What I'm going to do is basically continue on through these until I find the exits, or, waypoints or such. And then, if I get to a point, and I feel like I should be a higher level, I'll just do some off-screen grinding. Yeah, in that area, upper area there's no exit or entrance. I'm willing to bet... Whoa, that was weird. Guess I got a little ahead of the game. Huh. I'm willing to bet that the entrance to the next level of this is very, very close. Yeesh. Yeah, that's right. There it is. Oh boy. Jail level 2. Okay. We're going to go through here. We're going to continue to stick to the outside. As I've said, anything you find, such as waypoints or entrances or exits, will all be along the edge of these maps. Therefore, that's always where you're going to want to be. Okay, an empty room. On the next level. It's a bit too early for my taste. I am going to go kill some things. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh yeah, cold enchant. Oh, it's really useful. That actually brings all of our potions up. Nice, very nice. Well, either way, I'm just gonna jump ahead. Might as well go down to the next level. Oh. Berserkers and champions, you say? Yeah. Oh boy. Ay, ay. Now, one problem we're beginning to have here, And it's something that can come quite quickly in terms of sneaking up on you. Is that the potions we have...
I need mine.
Oh, of course you do. Are starting to not really be helpful. At least the minor ones. You can see that the minor ones aren't really helping at all. We really need the light ones, or the regular ones. However, you know, finding those is not going to be the easiest thing. Now, once we get to Act 2, things will be a little better for a while. As you go up through the levels, the base potion that you can buy will go up as well. So when we get to the second act, we will be able to buy light healing potions instead of minor, meaning that at its least we'll always have light potions. Might as well use that. I'm not necessarily coming back, so. Oh, come on. Go inside. Yeah, just a dead end. That's what I thought. Oh well. Could have used that more now, eh? Yeah, so when you're dealing with ranged enemies like that, if you can spot them from long range and hit them without them really even noticing or being able to attack you, it's a lot better to try and do that. Yeah, another dead end here. Does seem about right. Now this is the last level of the jail here. It's gonna take us to a different area. Ooh, a mana refill shrine. That's actually really needed right now. And here it is, as I thought. The Inner Cloister. Now, the Inner Cloister is not like the Outer Cloister. The Inner Cloister is a single room, has a waypoint, and from there you go. Into the Cathedral. The Cathedral itself is a central part of the monastery. And it's going to lead you down into the final grouping, I guess, of areas that you'll be going into. Oh, Ghosts is going to be the fun that's here, eh?
I am overburdened.
Oh, overburdened, you say? Oh boy, you are. Well, you're going to go back. I'm going to want to go back with chained boots. Not with anything else.
Good day. It is, sir. Stay a while and listen.
Now they've updated our quest. The last quest we have here is to find Dario's lair in the Monastery Catacombs. And Dario is the big demon that's corrupted all those poor rogues and turned them into our enemies. Acquired strength 30.
I can't use this yet.
I must have 25. Hey. Whatever. I'm just gonna sell all that stuff for money. And I'm not even gonna finish up, you know, by dropping things off or anything like that. I'm just gonna continue to jump in. The Cathedral here can have some... Oh boy. Bone. The Cathedral can have some interesting enemies. Not always. I'll take that. But what it actually serves for is an entry point. This entry will always be on the right side of the cross here to the Catacombs. Now we're not going to completely finish the Catacombs today. The Catacombs are very large, and the last level of the Catacombs happens to be where the boss is. Which we're not going to want to see in this episode. Getting all the way through the Catacombs and taking on the boss would take much too long for a single episode. Therefore, what I'm going to do, there is a waypoint in the Catacombs in the second level. For this episode, what I'm going to want to do is to find that waypoint, and that will be our stopping point. Now, it may take a little while, it may take not long at all. The Catacombs, as you can see, are similar in look to the jail, but not quite exactly the same. They're a lot more twisty and turny, and it's a little easier to get lost. My Merc got herself stuck on a wall like a moron, of course, because that's, in the Catacombs especially, that's what happens to your mercenaries. They're almost useless down here. Oh, fun! Huh. Those little munchkins here, Ratman, as they're called, they're sort of similar in their behavior to Fallen. They're a little braver though. Like if you kill one of them, the others won't run away. But they're yeah, they're a little close.
I can't carry anymore.
Ah, okay. Those guys, you'll notice, it's very interesting, those enemies for me in this act, because it's the only version of those enemies you're going to see in this act. They come out of nowhere at a point when the act itself is almost done, and then it's just that's the only version of them. You will see enemies like those again later in the game in Act 3. But it's going to be a while before we get there. Obviously, between Acts 1 and 3 is Act 2, and here's the thing, I'll tell you something about my opinion of this game. Act 1 is fun, and I like Act 1, you know, part of it was the nostalgia. You play Act 1 the most, like any game, you play the beginning of the game probably the most times. So I liked Act 1. I like Act 1. Act 1 can be good. Act 3, I would say, is my second favorite act. Act 3 is very entertaining. There's a lot of, it's jungly and stuff, and it's a nice act. Really? This is what I mean. We simply went left. If we would have got it right, we would have been here minutes ago. Oh well. I like Act 3. Act 4 for me is kinda so-so. Like, it's not horrible, but I'm not a huge fan of Act 4. The end of Act 4 isn't bad. Like, I guess you could say, yeah, it's a cathedral of sorts. Just gonna go back to town here really quick and solve some stuff. I might as, while I talk, it's no problem with me doing this. The cathedral that you find Diablo in, it's a cool area, Ah, that's, yeah, okay. I guess I could hold on to this. Ooh. Actually. I'm going to put 5 points into strength now, then. It's going to enable us to use that. That's actually going to be really nice. I don't even have to look. I know that the bow my mercenary has is already better than that. Going to skills, another point into lightning. Money into our stash. You can see that our stash is starting to get full of gems on stuff. This happens, and it can be a little annoying. But you get an item in Act 2 that's going to solve a lot of those issues. Yeah. No, as I was saying, Act 4 is okay. My favorite act is Act 5. Act 5 is simply fantastic. Everything about it. The look, the feel, the atmosphere, the actual quest itself, and what you do, it's so good. Act 2 is by far my least favorite. When we get there, you'll understand. I hope you'll understand why. Ooh, a rocks, yep. Another shoehorned in enemy that you see later in Act 3. They seem to do this a lot in the Catacombs here, and I'm not sure why that is. Ah, here it is, the Waypoint. Well, now that we have found the Waypoint in Catacombs Level 2, that is all in this episode that we're going to accomplish. Next episode, we're going to finish the Catacombs, and we're going to finish this act. But we will save that for the next one. This is Azanar, signing off. If you like this video, give me a like. If you really enjoyed it, consider subscribing to the channel, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.